YouTube, what is going on? It has been a couple of weeks since I did my first video re-uploading, and there's been a lot that's really gone on, a kind of lot of my thought process and how I'm currently evaluating my own personal circumstances, what's going on in my life, what I want to do with my life. And so I just want to talk to you about a few things right now and some of the changes that I've made. So we're currently on day 101, no gamble, no bet. And how am I feeling? Well, I'm feeling, it's weird, what I'm learning to do is sit with my emotions, sit with these kind of feelings which used to erupt me, the ones that you would use to set me off, the ones where I would go, and rather than sitting with it and understanding it and trying to dissect why am I feeling like that, I would go and gamble in any capacity that I could. So right now I'm in a place where I feel good, I feel positive. Also, I'm still managing those same difficulties that I used to have, but in different ways. So I recently mentioned on that last video that I started a new job, which is very well paid. It's but I've been there now for almost 3 months, and the job wasn't exactly what I thought it was. I was made to believe, it was a certain criteria, a certain role that I'd be fulfilling, and I made a decision a couple of weeks ago that I'd actually hand my notice in. For one, my ideas and the company's ideas were a little bit different. They didn't see the things the way I seen them, and I just thought, if someone's not going to believe in me, then I'm not going to believe in it, because you're going to be happy, you're going to be unhappy, and it's not going to be a good working life, really. So that is exactly why I've decided to leave my job, and I finished there in about 3.5 weeks. And at this moment in time, I have nothing else lined up. But what I have done and what I want to do is set up my own business and do some consultancy. So that's what I'm going to do. And at the moment, I'm in that process of kind of building up that website, the kind of a whole concept behind the business that I want to do, reaching out to potential clients, having meetings already. And I've been quite fortunate. I've got quite a little bit of work lined up to do with the consultancy already, even though it's not actually a thing yet. But the logo's there, the website's there. I'm just getting a few testimonials from current clients that I've had. So I'm feeling incredibly positive about it, but also at the same time, absolutely shitting myself. Because I don't know where the income's going to come from. I was paid a very good kind of monthly wage every single month. And at the moment in time, I've got no idea, where your next paycheck's going to come and how long it takes for an invoice to be paid. But I'm feeling so positive about it and so inspired. But, I believe in myself. I know I can achieve anything. And it should be the same for everybody else, If your heart is in the right place, if your mind is focused and you're switched on, there's no reason why you can't achieve these things. So that's where I'm at the moment, and these are the kind of things that, I'm kind of thinking about, and every day I'm waking up feeling positive, feeling motivated. But I think that there is one aspect, I think, of my life that really is missing, and that I've never really spoke about before, because not that I'm embarrassed, but more of a case of I don't really know how to talk about it. So I'm just going to come out and talk about these aspects of which have always been a bit difficult. So for me, I think my personal relationships with girls and stuff has always been a bit difficult, because it's always been blinded by the gambling. Every relationship, if I think about it, it's always resulted in some sort of gambling related problems that have occurred, whether it be me end up borrowing money off them to gamble and tell them it's for something else, me lying to them so I can gamble, me making up excuses why I can't do things to gamble. And I look back and it really hurts a little bit to understand why I did these things and why I acted a certain way. Yet now I'm not in a position where I'm gambling, but still I can't seem to find that attraction to females anymore, or to anybody. But and it's a weird one. I'm struggling to deal with it a little bit, because at that time I thought everything was all around the gambling, but realistically it's not. It's probably something to do with me and the way that I handle relationships, the way I deal with other human beings. And it's a little bit concerning, and it's something that's on my mind all the time. I do spend a lot of time by myself, but in my head, I think that because I spend time myself, that's my own little safe haven. When I go out to the big bad world, it's not. You're no longer safe. You're put in situations which you wouldn't normally be put into. And what I do notice is when I go out, like with friends, like out to like a nightclub or something, I actually hate it. I actually absolutely despise it and can't wait to get home because I'm surrounded by people, you know, lots of kind of happy couples and people just, I don't know, like connecting with each other. Where me, I struggle to connect with them. I struggle to kind of want that or enjoy that kind of lifestyle. But at the same time, you know, I enjoy having company and I enjoy spending time with people on a one-on-one basis where you get to know them. But at this moment in time, I'm struggling with it. I'm struggling to deal with, you know, why I can't find these emotions or put myself in a situation where I want to get to know somebody, and I'm just not able to do that at the moment. And it's concerning me a little bit because it's obviously promoting kind of loneliness. And I'm not saying I'm a lonely person. I've got loads of friends, but I suppose I have like a select circle of people that I mix with. But it's something that I'm sitting with a lot on the daily basis, and it's a bit of a concern for me because, you know, these things build up over time, and then it gets to the point where it's just too much, and that will only result in one way. And I'm very aware of that. I'm very understanding of the risk factor involved, which is why I need to keep doing these videos and keep talking about it and keep, you know, implementing stuff. Keep going on travels, have something to work towards. What are these goals? And I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. I thought it was important to see that no matter what you're doing, you need to have those underlining goals. You know, what's the first step? What do I want to do? And you know, my first goal is obviously to start my business, be successful, travel the world. I really want to travel the world. I love traveling to new places, and kind of be able to build relationships and friendships, because if I look back at all the pain that I've caused people in the past, it's not nice. It's not nice. It wasn't fair, and the most of all, the biggest factor was it's not me. Anyone who knows me will know I'm a kind, caring person, but the gambling side of me has always took over and kind of made me an incredibly selfish human being, and that for me is something that I'm trying to deal with at the moment, and it's difficult because would I love myself? No, I absolutely wouldn't. And I've put so many girls through so much shit that is really unnecessary. And I think that's why I'm scared to kind of take that step and make the effort to try and meet somebody. And you know, I'm aware that I'm getting old now. For those who don't know, I am 25, getting on 26 this year. So I feel like I'm getting really old, and I feel. I see my friends around me, they're all getting married, moving with their, you know, their significant others, and me, no, I'm definitely not doing that. So it's a bit of a concern for me, and it's something that I'm thinking about quite a lot at the moment. And, you know, I'm trying to take a positive spin on it, but I'm almost overthinking it because I'm left so much time to myself. Like I say, going out doesn't fix it either. Going out and, you know, I could go out and I'll kiss a few girls, but it's not one night stands, and it just don't do anything for me, and it's just, I don't know, I need something with substance, something, but I'm scared of it at the same time. It's like I'm always scared of that commitment, and I don't understand it, and I don't really know what's going on in my head, and it's driving me a little bit insane, I'll be honest. I'm spending all this time isolated, and I'm going to be even more isolated with more time, the fact I'm going to run my own business. So, but the main things I'm going to focus on is my gym, my business, and my eating. Like I said in my previous video, I've really kind of found a new passion for the gym and kind of built that into my routine, and it builds my well-being. Like, you know, I feel good. You know, I look in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, I look alright. You know, I feel like I'm not just this ugly dude that's this compulsive gambler that has no life. I don't want to be one of those bums that are sat in the bookies every Saturday, Monday to Sunday, avoiding things. And I don't want to avoid adversity. You know, I think I'm going to really thrive in adversity, which is why I'm here now. That's why I want to do this. But I just wanted to share that with you, and let you know kind of where I'm at, where my head's at, and kind of where I'm moving towards. You know, I mentioned in my last video I'm looking to go on holiday very soon to Kuala Lumpur. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to document it, but I really want to start giving you a full picture of kind of full circle. I'm really sorry it's gone dark, but a full circle of kind of where I'm at and kind of what happens day to day, and how did I get to this point, and what the next steps are, and still the struggles that are involved, really, because there are still lots of struggles, even when you're doing great things, or even when you're on the positive path, there's still struggles that come, and how to deal with it. So I'm going to try to keep it more updated, but it's a bit difficult sometimes, because when flatmates are in, my flatmates don't know anything about kind of, my struggles, and so that's something to address at some point, I'm sure. But right now, I'm kind of a bit in limbo, to be honest. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. Limbo, feeling positive, but also struggling a little bit with my own emotions. So I just wanted to share that with you lot. I hope everyone's doing well, and I hope you've all had an amazing bank holiday. But I just want to give you a bit more insight to where my head's at and kind of where I'm going. So keep an eye out, more videos coming soon. Alright, thanks everybody.